Hey, Tracy. Hey, Mel. Hey, Zena, Stacy, Celia, T. Barb, Sandy, Katie, Michelle, Deidre, Maria. Hey, sorry, I'm late. Can you hear me? Hey, Dan. Can you guys hear me? Hello. Yes, good. Because you know what? I the reason I'm coming in late is I couldn't get any sound on this thing. And of course Jacob just left. He's my guy that knows how to fix things. Loud and clear. Thank you. Maybe too loud. Hi everybody, how you doing? I'm gonna do a live too after this around 6 o'clock. So you can post questions if you want. Um, so we got like 6 pages, my friends. When in doubt, reboot. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't reboot. Um, I made a Japanese soup for Jeff, and he doesn't like it, so I'm cooking him some chicken pot pies. When the thing goes off, I have to run and get it to him. But I got 6 pages, you guys, 6 pages. So I changed my background yet again, and Annette made fun and called it my shower curtain. So I said, "Yeah, you know, it does look like shit." But I had already ordered this because the way I've changed the room up, this can fold in and very easy. Other one was like this big thing that you had to blow. It's a pain in the butt. Okay. Oh, hey, Sue. Thanks, Dan. Okay, you guys. I hope you're all hanging in there. We got stuff to talk about on my life. You know what I'm saying about what's on the news right now, but I ain't going to talk about it right now. We have to pray. I want to pray for the people from Tonga. Okay. I want to energetically put that energy out there for all those poor people. We don't really know. We know 2 people were killed. I tried to get a hold of Lena to ask her what she knew, but she hasn't written me back yet. But I just really want to know if everybody's okay. And we want to pray for them because that was frightening. We want to pray for our President of the United States because it must be really tough working against just hitting a brick wall. I don't want him to lose face because this too shall pass. There's a lot of stuff going on, you guys. So I don't want you to worry, okay? I don't care if those things are in place. Let me tell you something. They cannot change our decision when we vote. And right now, they just showed, I think I sent it to Dan, 90 what was it, Dan? 70% of our youth are voting Democrat. Okay, so I don't know who got that 33. I think he's up to 40 now, but I don't know who does that, but it's not true. Okay. Oh no, Jamie, I'm so sorry. Jamie Johnson's mom has COVID. No, it was higher than 60%. It was almost 70. It was like 69%, Dan. Yeah. Oh, Stephen Colbert, I think I can get that on replay. You were right if you watch Elizabeth Warren. I'm telling you guys, I don't want you to worry. And we're going to get rid of that Supreme Court too. I just want you to know things are going to work out. I can't guarantee you win, okay? So we did some prayers for our President of the United States. Let's do some prayers for everybody with COVID. Now, remember, this is like a wildfire. Now, if you've heard on the news today, the East Coast is already coming down, okay? I see something on the screen. Maybe it's just, I don't know what that is. It's calming down. Me too, Maria. Thank you. Okay, V. Prayers that all Americans of goodwill wish good thoughts about keeping a strong democracy and loving our neighbors. Thank you, V. That's exactly what we need. Okay. Okay. Now, Ernesta. Healing prayers for her niece who's been waiting for a donor for 4 years. Um, Okay, prayers for a job for her son and prayers for an affordable apartment for Ernestina that accepts her cat and dog. Okay, girlfriend, we'll put that in. Okay. Carolyn, healing prayers for Joyce, a young boy, Jace, a young boy who needs proper diagnosis with his intestinal problems. Nick, who has an accidental cut on his esophagus from my routine hiatal hernia operation. No, God. Now he's got a trach and bedridden, tube fed. Dear God. They messed that up. Needs 24/7 care. Jesus. Prayers for her friend Annette and family whose daughter was burned over 96% of her body. Dear God. In a horrible fire and later died. Prayers for Carolyn's financial problems due to doctor and dentist bills. God bless you, Carolyn. I don't know if you're here, but God bless you. Hi, Ron. Hi, everybody. Okay, healing prayers for pain in her back, hip, and spine. This is from Stacy. Phyllis, prayers to help make a financial decision about her house. Her 80-year-old husband wants to do reverse mortgage, but 70-year-old Phyllis is afraid to move forward with that. So, okay, we'll pray that you figure out a right decision. Elaine, healing prayers for her friend Florence with colon cancer. Melissa, healing prayers for Jonathan, whose bowel resection did not go as expected, and he now has a ostomy bag and several complications since surgery, and prayers for their family as they go through this journey with him. I actually think he's going to be okay, Melissa. Ellen, healing prayers for her friend Chris, who is dealing with a second type of cancer. Fran, prayers for Violetta's husband. Oh no, is something going on with Violetta? I haven't seen her online. I hope he's hanging in there. Teresa, prayers for her son Derek, who lives in Florida, has become a Trump fan. Oh, and we don't talk anymore. Hilda, prayers. And you know what? I got to tell you, oh, thank you, Lucky. I got to tell you something. Somebody posted, in fact, I stopped following that person on Twitter. Somebody posted a god awful letter that Trump did. You know how he does that thing. And everybody on Twitter is saying to this guy, hey, he's got blocked from Twitter. Why are you even having us read this? But you should have seen the awful verbiage that he was doing, just talking trash about everybody. And you know what? I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it anymore. So, to hell with him. Hilda, prayers that her tests come out negative for cancer so she can be there for her disabled son. Amen, Hilda. And may I say something else? There's nothing about improving this world. There's nothing about helping their economy or anything. All he talked about was trash about other people. And that's his modus operandi. He's not bringing up anything worth taking to the bank, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. Elizabeth, healing prayers for Brother Ernst for peace in his life and that his body improves from stress, severe back pain, crippling carpal tunnel. Oh, that's a tough one. A weak liver, pressure from his job he's been working at for 20 years. Lori, healing prayers for painful sciatica in her right leg, especially at night. Rita, healing prayers for her husband David, who is having hernia surgery on February 9th, and for her sister-in-law Cecile, who must decide if she wants to have breast cancer surgery or a mastectomy. Alice, healing prayers for her husband Jim, who goes to January 25th to see if the medication is dissolving the blood clot left after his heart attack in November. Jesus. Special prayers for Aunt Betty as she slowly transitions. This is from Jasseri, healing prayers for her brother Ahmed and from LA who needs hip replacement, has high BP and sugar, and her son Sandeep in SF who has polycystic kidneys. E. Jane, prayers for healing in humanitarian crises and the famine in Afghanistan. Brenda, prayers for her girl who is trying to make her way in the world and find friends despite her disability. God bless her, sweetheart. S. Rowley, healing prayers for her daughter Shannon, who may have health issues and needs another back surgery and knee replacements. These young kids, you know what I'm saying? It's just awful. Jerry, healing prayers for her health issues. Claire, healing prayers for her friend Julie, who suffered a cerebral stroke with obstetric hydrocephaly, and for her partner to have strength to guide and aid her through recovery. Mo, prayers for her daughter Corinne with money, health issues, and trying to complete her master's to be a counselor. Kimberly, healing prayers for her mom who is having gynecological cancer removed for the third time. Jesus, girl. So sorry. Fran, healing prayers for tarot reader Marie's husband who has a serious cancer issue. That poor girl, she always has something going on, especially with that poor husband. Dayan, prayers for her since she's being sued in civil lawsuit. Sandy, healing prayers for Bonnie, who is intubated in ICU with COVID, and all her family who has COVID. It's just a nasty disease. Ayom, healing prayers for her friend Susan, who is sick and weak with COVID and also has terminal jaw cancer. Yolanda, healing prayers for Marquita, who has fluid on her brain. Karina, healing prayers for her dad's physical and mental health. Arlene, healing prayers for her awful headaches and blurred vision and money to go to the optometrist, and prayers for her mother who is in advanced stages of Alzheimer's. Janice, prayers for all those who are experiencing hardships, that they may find peace and love in their lives. Jasmine, healing prayers for Kim, medium Kim, and for Jasmine and her family who are recovering from COVID. Oh, you guys are so wonderful. Okay. Scott, healing prayers for his mom who's been suffering from microscopic colitis for several months. And prayers for healing Linda G's hip. Yeah, I got some sort of bone spur in my right hip, and it hurts like the dickens when it acts up. But that's nothing compared to what other people are going through. Nancy, healing prayers for deteriorating health and an answer found as to why she's having trouble walking, standing, and with energy, a distant memory. Sunflowers, healing prayers for her daughter-in-law who 2 weeks postpartum went into cardiac arrest and was without oxygen for 23 minutes, no brain activity. Prayer for her husband, baby, 13 and 15-year-old children. Sunflower, that's just terrible. God bless her and those children. Amanda, prayers for her safety and mental health of a young girl she knows whose abusive father has custody and the mother can't seem to get the help she needs. Prayers for her cat to remain healthy. This is Michelle. Prayers for Michelle to heal and maintain health. A prayer for her to meet her twin flame. Victoria, prayers for her granddaughter Maddie to find the best ways to manage her OCD and to make sure her OCD meds are a good balance and help with her eczema. Patty, prayers for her daughter Susan to find lawyer to help her be involved in her children's life. Prayers for daughter Mandy's dealing with addiction. Prayers for son Buddy, who was arrested and still in jail because of drugs. Oh my God, girlfriend. Prayers for son Stephen and his wife to stop being so judgmental. And prayers for Patty's anxiety, COPD, and something wrong with her hip. Madeline, prayers for Holy Spirit to please bless her financially this year of 2022 to start a small business, buy and sell goods, and buy land for farming. Linda S., healing prayers for her son who has cancer and is in the hospital for tumors and fluid in his lung. That's just one of the worst things, to have a child so sick, you know. Healing prayers for her high BP. Oh, this is Diana. Healing prayers for her high BP to repair an aortic aneurysm in September. Louise, healing prayers for Linda C., who is undergoing treatment and evaluation for a double lung transplant. Eileen, prayers for her friend Missy and Missy's daughter, Michelle, who lost one brother suddenly and mysteriously and are awaiting toxicology report. And for Eileen's son, friend Calvin and Sydney, who found her mother dead in the apartment they were moving out of. You know, the ones that have deceased, you know, they're not the ones in trouble. It's us having to deal with the leftovers. Maureen, healing prayers for her debilitating, terrifying bouts of claustrophobia, where she can't breathe, is an absolute punch. So bad at times she wants to commit suicide. This is a past life thing, Maureen. If you can be put under, if you could see a past life person, that'll help get rid of that. Karen, prayers for Candace at Journey and Equus to find and rescue the baby bull calf who was sold at the auction in Fort Collins, Colorado. And you guys, if you have a prayer, you have to send it to me at grindle9103@gmail.com. These are the ones that I've already written, and my sister puts them down. If you write there, write in what your prayer is, and you'll be on next Tuesday. It's 2 weeks. 2 weeks this Tuesday. Okay, Darla, healing prayers for her beloved sister Joyce, who recently found a large mass on her ovary. We'll get all that shit out. No offense, but get it out. Okay. Ophelia, prayers for President Biden after the media described his defeat a week of hell. I know. Kathy Ann, prayers for caretakers, family health, and a better job soon. Anne, prayers for East Africa and a severe continuous drought. Elaine, prayers for her niece Nikki and all the family who have tested positive for COVID. Sandra, healing prayers for her heart issues and diabetes, and prayers for her granddaughter to get the job she desires. Marilyn, healing prayers for Charlene in Canada, who has had surgery of breast cancer, who will have breast cancer surgery later this month and starting chemo. She's in her 70s and lives alone with very little help nearby. Sweet baby. Judy, prayers that her sister Janet will have successful back surgery this month. Marlene, prayers that daughter Nady will find a partner that she will love and trust. And remember, there's no such thing as someone who's going to fit certain things. You love yourself, and then be happy. Be happy that the goodness is coming to you too. Okay. Lane, prayers that she will find. Sound is cutting out. Sorry, you guys. I don't know what to do. I didn't even have sound when I first started to get on here. Let's move this closer to me. Let me know if this is improved. Is this better? Testing 1, 2, 3. You're fading in and out. Okay. Is this a little better? Yeah, okay, good. My microphone was a little bit away because I was moving things, trying to figure out why I wasn't getting sound. Okay. What? I think my cousin's Steph. I'm on live right now. False teeth Tarot. I love that. Well, love and trust. Okay. We'll find a partner that she will love and trust and be loved, and the road together will last a lifetime. You know, we'll talk about that later. Lane, prayers that she will find a safe, good place to stay and live in order to facilitate her work in the world. Marilyn, prayers for her friend Sarah's family who have been exposed to COVID, including a baby and father who's on chemo. Alexandria, healing prayers for Carmen who has COVID. Sue, healing prayer. Can you believe how many COVIDs we're getting in here? You know? So you guys, when I first came on, one of the first prayers I did, besides the beautiful people in Tonga, was for President Biden. Okay, I don't want you to worry. I don't want you to worry. And you know, let's even include Manchin and Cinnamon, that they see the light, because this is no glory for them. Let me tell you, this is not good for their soul energy. Okay, Mar, healing prayers for Joe to beat his cancer and for his family. Sue, healing prayers for her nephew Stefan, who has septic shock and all his organs are shutting down. Dear God. Lisa, healing prayers for her 13-year-old fur baby, Irza, who keeps having problems with her liver. McKinnon, prayers for her daughter Elke, and the Lord help her with her struggles so that she can find happiness and recognize what he has and be thankful. Christina, prayers for her tarot reader Jeffrey of Right Color YouTube channel, whose apartment of 30 years went up in fire. Oh my God. Now he must rebuild his home and business. I'll have to look him up. I don't know who he is, Christina. Maybe he should come on my show to start getting those numbers. Kelly, prayers that the Michigan government revises their bill that allowed the auto insurance company to cut accident victims' home health nurses' wages by 50%. What the heck? And a family can only pay for 56 hours per week. That's terrible. So you guys, thank you. Oh, thank you, Starlight Worker. Thank you, you guys. Now listen, I'd also like a prayer for my niece, Ashley. She's over 20 weeks pregnant. I have my niece Keely had a beautiful baby boy, but he was born like 25 or 26 weeks. All kinds of issues. They were doing CPR on him for 45 minutes. He's a little tiny thing. Anyway, he made it. He had several surgeries. He had to have a shunt put in his brain. He is the most delightful, beautiful child, and he's doing well. He is back a little bit, behind, but you should hear him talk about dinosaurs. It's just delightful. So then my other niece, her younger sister, whose wedding I was at, she was going to have her baby and she's pregnant. She goes in, finds out that the ventricles in the brain are wide open. The poor kid it's a boy, has water on the brain. So it's already got hydrocephalus. If you have hydrocephalus nowadays, my first husband had a brother that had that. And of course he died because they couldn't do anything, but they'll shunt that baby. But also the umbilical cord is not connected to the uterus the way it's supposed to be, to the placenta the way it's supposed to. It's someplace else. So she's high risk pregnancy. So I'd like to pray for my sweet Ashley. And I'd also like more prayers for Regina, my cousin who has ALS. I just want you to know she's in a recovery situation at the hospital. She was off the vent the other day for 9 hours. And as soon as she can get like that, more independent, she can go home to her husband. So that's going to be good. So those prayers you guys did for her were fantastic. So you guys, these prayers, I'm telling you, I get email after email with people saying, you know what? Just throw it out there, you guys. So let's put in all the energy that we can. Let's do that green ball for love and healing. And blue, we're going to do some blue. We're going to do some magenta. We're going to do some silver. We're going to do some gold. And I even got, a pink color. A pink kind of color. Yes, and prayers for all the nurses having to deal with all this COVID. It's just, I'm reading nurses' stories. They just can hardly take it anymore. But like I said, the good news is the East Coast is coming down. Now it's heading towards my way. So it's about ready to get bumpy. But that'll last a couple of weeks. Now, I can't tell you that the COVID is gone. I can't say that. And for entertainment purposes only. But I will tell you that this particular one, hopefully you're vaccinated, but this particular one kind of comes fast and then goes. So that's a good news. Okay, you guys. So we got the ball going. We got the energy. I got that little pink light around it. Get that silvery, that real beautiful sparkling silver. Remember, our body inside is pure light. So with that connection comes healing. Just imagine that light in your body and connect to that light. That's your spiritual body. That's the body of my guides that I see. That's where every single past life is located. Every single memory of your life. When you cross and you come out into that gold light, that's when you kind of, everything is, aha, okay, now I remember who I was and what's going on and what the lesson was for this lifetime. So just put that out there, put that light out there, take your hands up like I do and just shoot out that energy. Okay, so here we go with the ball. Ready? Boom. I will be done. I like when my hands get hot. Thank you so much, Barb. Thank you, guys. Now, don't forget, you can write in to put your prayers for in the 2 weeks' time. This was 6 pages. And thank you to my sister Deborah, who she likes to get her done. And then thank you so much. But I'll be back. I think I said 6 something. I'll come back tonight and we can chit chat about current events live. Okay. Love y'all. Thank you, Ron, Greeter, Lucky Girl. Oh, hi, Lucky Girl. T-Barb, Mims, Greeter, again, Ron. Thank you, guys. To my cousin Steph, who's trying to get a hold of me. I love you all. Thank you so much. God, you guys rock. Okay, so I'll be back. Talk to you in a few, okay? And I'll need my overseers if you can come back tonight. Cheers. Bye.